Oh no, here we go. Much better. Dark Abis, our Monday Night Strike stream chat competitor. It's going for gold. He's in the gold ranks now. Up against Mannweapon X, who we don't know who he is. Hopefully you've got a good connection, and hopefully we'll have a good match here. Is matched up against a gold rank A, not to be intimidated. Okay, just throwing out. Okay, so tip number 1 with Jaina versus Valerie: do not just throw out a fireball without thinking about it first. It's very tempting to go on autopilot, but yeah, again, that's a good Dragon Art though. Now you got him in the corner. You want to see some jump pressure. Lets Valerie escape there. Keep going for those jump A's. It's very annoying for Valerie to deal with. Dragon. Oh, that could have been a red dragon opportunity. Might have been worth it. Okay, Mannweapon X is much higher ranked, and they are looking very strong in this matchup. Walk forward and grab it is the option. Rainbow to minus frames. Oh, Mannweapon X just rolling with the Valerie. This is the problem with rank match, of course. If you get 3 rounds, and if you don't already know what to do, it's kind of too late. Like, it just goes in a blur.
Know the enemy and yourself.
Don't let me get close.
Oh, it's so laggy as well. Yeah, that's a horrible match to play when laggy as well.
Round 1.
Let's see though.
Fight.
This is a strange matchup. Generally, oh, good start. Good answer. Good start from Dark Abis. Look, Dark Abis again. Just press buttons. Does trade 2 for 2 though. Rook's not bad against Onimaru, of course, but the superior attack. Helmbreaker. And he knew it. Doesn't get the... No, that's a big mistake from Dark Abis there. Okay, so you've got to learn your juggles off that parry. You could have juggled into the super for the win, or you could have done 2 damage and then a setup if you wanted to save your super. Generally recommend using your air super, of course, with Onimaru. But if you're going to win the round on it, again, another tip, always be using your supers as much more. Most players, especially, there we go. This is a hard time now for Rook to deal with. And get those juggles, there we go. That's 3 damage. Every time you use your super, should be at least 2 or 3 damage every time against Rook, and he can't survive that, even though he's got 8 hit points. Can't take much of that. Yeah, this is one of the few matchups I feel is alright against Onimaru. Everyone else just loses. No, I do think the rushdown characters beat him as well. Setsuki, Val, Rook. Well, I mean, Rook's okay until he gets the ground super's just despicable though. There we go, and that's why. It's like every time, and I've watched some very high level Oni versus Rook play, and it's like every time Onimaru does an air super, it's like there's no way Rook is escaping it. It's like you are going to take damage now. It's a bit feel bad. That's actually my big problem with Onimaru. It's not that he's too strong, he just feels bad to play against. Not saying he ain't fun to play as. Oh, the cheeky bounce! That bounce drives me crazy. And I figured out actually it's not as good as I thought it was. I did think it was kind of busted. Has he got the parry? Doesn't need it. There we go. Spirit 5, very nice. Rook is probably 5-5. I wouldn't disagree with that.
Onimaru wins.
But the feel bad of the Rook air the Onimaru air super against Rook. So Dark Abis is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Our brave stream competitor here. Well, JJ Tam, you were challenging a Quince, weren't you?
Round 1. Fight.
If you're willing to do it either way. Dark Abis starting out with a freeze frame. Not the usual option. This is more of a tricky matchup for Rook if the Lum is on point. I'm not sure anymore because of the new landslide though. Guessing the new landslide really helps. Oh, very polite. Super Jag vs JJ Tam is our next matchup that we're looking forward to. What a grab. Dark Abis says no rolling at me, sunshine. You won't get a rolling start. You won't get a rolling finish. You'll get rolled into my super. Rolling start. And that is a rolling finish there. Rook finishing the round very nicely. Final atomic buster. Yeah, that new landslide, I was thinking. Okay, so good Mannweapon X can use has he got the strength of the bear? When Rook doesn't have super, it does change his matchup. Doesn't block the right way. Landslide in the face. Mannweapon X not ready for this. It's onslaught from Dark Abis right now. Okay, it binds, butts away. Okay, landslide. Yeah, that landslide does seem to matter though. I've seen from the chat that maybe it doesn't matter too much, but not sure. Oh no, no trade for you. Blows himself up though. Random super grab wasted in the middle of that, but Mannweapon X not ready. So Dark Abis
Rook wins.
looking quite good with their Rook and their Onimaru, just having a struggle with Jaina now. So the Jaina's got to win. Neither of these matchups too bad for Jaina, to be honest. Definitely very winnable matchups for her. Meaty landslide though, yeah indeed. I don't think any matchup landslide doesn't help.
Fight.
Meaty landslide at risk of your back out. Alright. I'll take Clobbering Rush's. He is a bit of a rook guy, so we'll take Clobbering Rush's tips to heart there. Don't like that forward A from Mannweapon X, but it doesn't matter. Dark Abis looking like a struggle with Jaina here right now. See if they can adapt to this. And I'm trying to get my bit of more wine in. Oh no! Wake up throws though. Puts Rook in the corner, but that puts Jaina back in the corner. This is bad news. Mix up for the win. Risks it with the ground super, is not to work though. Mannweapon X will Windmill Crusher punish that and get another round. So again,
Round 3.
so a few things you can do. An air arrow at head height against Rook, quite useful. That forward A is very useful. Again, should have forward A again. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I'm rubbish with Jaina. She's one of my worst characters, so I will not be able to give you too many tips here. Wanted an air super there. Don't forget to use your air super. We've got a bit of lag here. Did say this was laggy for Dark Abis though. Dark Abis hails from... I've forgotten now. I'm sorry.
Wins. Game 5.
So, an impressive Rook round there from Mannweapon X. Okay, that's why you're not on my list. I only list Europeans on my list, I'm afraid.
Fight.
Does the game sound okay for everyone? Because it's looking a little bit quiet on my stream monitor, but maybe it's not true. Okay, good start for Dark Abis here. Can they keep this up? Gets rolled into, gets an anti-air though. Very strong anti there. Game sound is fine. Thank you very much, Arne. Great stuff, Shin. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That should be... Yeah, yes, it was very, very good.
Round 2. Fight.
Jube is like, I didn't know that. Like, oh, good to see you, by the way, Jube 56. Don't think I said hello to you earlier. Hello to you guys in the stream tonight. Very nice to see you all. Monday Night Strike, of course, every week at this time. We do this. We do all kinds of different things. We do viewer tournaments. We do these crazy matches. We do first to fives. We do sets. We do whatever really, whatever we feel like. So that's a really risky super from Dark Abis. Is punished at max range there. Dice are now out. Mannweapon X looking for the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Dark Abis stops it with the grab. Slams his no strength of the bear there for Lum. Air arrow. Sets up with a knee. Not punished. Oh, that's a bad miss from Mannweapon X. Air super from, oh no, Dark Abis not going for the air super. No, don't just, yeah, again, don't autopilot fireballs. That should be it, and it is Dark Abis coming back there, so figuring it out. So yeah, a few things that Jaina definitely looking like the weakest character on Dark Abis' team on the basis of this small sample size. But very nice to see some new players. Californian players will have very bad connections to Europe, I'm afraid, usually. Right.